Bim, guess what? We're in Stalyvegas, Stalyvegas. Doopy doo, it's Stalyvegas, Stalyvegas, Stalyvegas. And we're going back to Wigan, Wigan, Wigan. It's 2041, 15.5 degrees on the 1st of the 9th, 2020. That is your time check. I need to wipe the lens of the camera. 101 uses for your face mask number 15. So, I never get out of there that quick. These lights are never on green either, so it's a double whammy. So then, just set off. Still in the heart of Stalyvegas. I'm going to turn right here, we'll go straight on today. Have a hunt around and see what's going on. If I don't turn right where I didn't turn right, I normally turn right here or I go straight on. So, let's go left. Just cause we can. There's bugger all on the telly. So let's go for a longer drive home than normal. Although not much longer. Because I'm a bit hungry, I'll be honest. So we're going up here. There was a, I don't know if I live streamed it up, but there was me looking for somewhere to buy a pen. Because I needed a pen desperately and I couldn't find one. Anyway, I did find one. A shop that sold a pen, which was great. And it was this shop here on the left, which to be fair I didn't even know existed until I went in. Right, I've got two cars right up my chuff, even though there was nothing behind me when I went come around the roundabout. So that's interesting. Notice as well, just notice that the street lamps here are orange. Which is the old fluorescent. God, that's bright. That's all. So yeah, orange street lamps. It's a blast from the past, isn't it? The lights are changing down here. Before I didn't know there were lights down here. Let's turn right. Oh, we can't turn right here. I wasn't going to turn right here. I was just saying that because I saw the can't turn right here. But oh, I didn't laugh. This is not far from where Syndicate lives. There's a petrol bomb when you need one. So we're now heading into Hyde. I was joking about the petrol bomb. The grenade would be better. So, krill. But we're yeah, we're heading in towards Hyde. Another set of traffic lights. See all the bugs on the window as well, which is a bit annoying. I said to you before though, there's a lot more bugs than what there used to be. Certainly the last few years anyway. A lot more bugs. Don't it look bright as well? Oh, so as I said, there it goes darker. Nice row of terrace houses. A lot of terraced houses around here because it was the mill owners who built them. But they're workers, so cheap, affordable housing. Could do with more of that now, actually, really. For people trying to get on the property ladder. Just small little houses, just get them going. Right, lights here are actually LEDs, and now they're back to the fluorescent ones, which makes no sense. Which one you pay? I'm going to turn right here, which means hopefully the car that's been run up my bumhole will bugger off. There he goes. Got another car behind me, but not too bad. Again, this wasn't here last time we come this way, but why would it be? This is a 20-mile-an-hour road. Car behind me is gone, and I've now got a new car behind me. That was a bit worrying. The road just vanished. Whoa. Right, so we're heading into the darker reaches of Hyde. It's not the most pleasant of places. I mean, apart from the fact Syndicate lives here. Even before he was born, it wasn't the nicest of places. It's not the worst of places either. Just somewhere I didn't come very often, except when I worked here. Right, both vehicles that were following me have now pulled over and stopped independently of each other. So generally I have no idea where I am. I think I took a wrong turn somewhere. Oopsie-daisy. Oopsie-daisy. That's interesting. Let's not go down there, that's a dead end. Nothing behind me, don't worry. Nothing in front of me either. Oh, traffic lights. That's always a good sign. We see traffic lights. We'll go right here. Pardon me. So any time today would be nice. Just go left, because the lights are on green. That's a good sign, isn't it? Mitsubishi Motors Premier. It's very industrial around here, has to be said. Very little signage. I think betwixt you and me, they still think the World War's on. Ah, there we go, there's signage. Right, are we able to turn right here? I'm thinking we may have to, so I'll let him go and I'll follow, tuckling behind him. Does this take us onto the motorway? We're just going over the motorway now. That's not the motorway. No, that's a dead end. Okay then. So we're now in Hyde Town Centre. Well, you can't see we're in Hyde Town Centre because it's in night. God, it's not even 9 o'clock at night and it's pitch black. Depressing. I get more depressed when it's 5 o'clock though and it's pitch black. That really does my nut in. Good news at finishing early at the shop is it's very rare I'll be getting out of the shop at 5 o'clock apart from on a Saturday. And maybe a few days before Christmas, depending how that goes, if we're allowed to even open at Christmas. KFC. It's not a weird one though. I will post that video of the weird KFC that I filmed. When I went through the drive-thru in a really weird, bizarre way. The food was lovely, but the actual KFC itself was bonkers. That was in Telford in Shropshire. Right, I'm gonna be a devil. I'm gonna go right here, just because everyone else is going left. I'm like, stuff it. I'm gonna go right. Right, that says Hyde Flooring in the traffic light ahead of us. There's not a single other car going right. I think I might have cocked up here. Imagine there's not a single car going left either because these traffic lights are incredibly slow. That car that went round the corner then obviously went through a red light. Alright, I think we're driving into Hyde Town Centre now, although I'm not sure exactly which angle we're coming in at. I am now. Town Hall will be on the left and the market will be on the right. There's a picture of me knocking around somewhere of me as the Town Hall on the left. Me dressed up as Andy Pandy with red cheeks and everything on a bed in the market here, which was, yeah, a bit bonkers. Also a doctor's down here on the right that we don't talk about. Oh, that Astra over there is brand new as well. To be fair, it's a different doctor now, the old doctor's passed away. I can't see any ship around here. In fact, the old doctor's has been shut down completely. Right, so we're now on, I assume this is Manchester Road. Oh, that was the M60, whatever. Never mind, we're on Manchester Road now. So we're going to go down towards the petrol station that I crashed in the snow when I was learning to drive. Well, I've told you that story before. In a previous driving through Hyde video. There's an Aldi there as well. There's a lot more supermarkets around here than there used to be. I think that might be the garage on the left. I think I said this last time, and then it turns out there's an actual garage. I know it was on a hill, which didn't help the situation with the snow as well, the ice, and my lack of experience. So we're now heading towards Denton on the slow road. A sign which is going to say welcome to Denton. It's a weird name for a town, Denton. I was actually in the Amateur Dramatic Society in Denton. Again, I'm sure I've told you this before, where I did a lot of dressing up, including dressing up as Captain Kirk and miming to Star Trekking. And because I was young and handsome Well, I was young anyway. And what was the other thing we did? Oh, yeah, and I dressed up as a janitor and emptied a whole bottle of talc on my head. But yeah, don't need to do that now. My hair's grey enough. It was a bit premature then coming out of that. That's a big nicer. It's as big as an Aldi. It's the biggest nicer I've ever seen. Right, so we're in Denton, just past a pub called the Old Peg, which might have been called the Old Pig, but they've gone vegan, so now it's the Old Peg. Just made that up, but it is highly likely that that is what's happened. That suite on the left. Right. The Morrisons. Massive Morrisons. Which the vehicle that nearly pulled out in front of me and it ended up being behind me is pulling into. And we will go through Denton Town Centre. I think I'm in the right lane. I'm not have to turn left here, do I? So I'm going to feel like a right idiot. No, I think that one's... I don't know what's going on here. No, we're going straight on. It's alright, we're fine. Now you have to turn right and go through that one, but we're going straight on. I don't know what he's indicating for, and then going straight on, but let's just go with it. It's Denton, for God's sake. Stranger things can happen. There's a little... How many signs does it need on it? Oh, because it's the Domino's underneath, that's why. Of course it is. There's a barber's shop there, which is also nice. Car reversing, not nice. So we head down here. We're parallel with the motorway that ends up at the big roundabout, but I think we'll end up joining where the big roundabout is. Fairly shortly. Right, these are on red again. Keep an eye on the Mercedes, which you can't see, it's in the blob. There he is. So I think that could be interesting. Off he goes. I tried to do that at the last set of traffic lights, but didn't make it because me and the little car outran him. It's after 7, yeah. So we're allowed in the bus lane. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. I bloody well knew it. God damn. Nice blue lights under the bridge though, completely pointless, but still. Oh, and a caravan. It's only a bloody caravan. I noticed that the petrol here is 108.9 per litre. Exactly the same price as Tesco. Got a van literally trying to park in my boot. It's one of them pukey up vans. Oh, it's turning right anyway. Right, so we come up here and then we have to do a massive jump across. Although these lights will probably change before we get there, yeah. There's another KFC there. Right, do we go around the around a Ting? Or do we go through Manchester on these links? Around that way. I have no need or desire to go to Tesco tonight. You don't have a need for these lights though, thank you, to change. There we go. Got in the wrong lane, haven't I? Got myself stuck behind an articulated lorry. Brilliant. His air brakes are a bit slow taking off. I don't know why he's in this lane unless he's going round the roundabout, which he's not. Oh, yes he is. Okay, that was interesting. Right, so we're heading towards Bellevue now in Manchester. Just been through Denton. And we're going swiftly towards the Bellevue area, which when I was a child had a massive zoo there. And a speedway track, which to be fair is still there at the moment, and a greyhound track and a banger racing track. Now the greyhound track and the banger racing track, which is a set track, is being demolished fairly soon. So down to 30. When I came on this road there was nothing behind me. Now I've got shed loads of cars behind me that have piled round. Here's the first one. Of course it's an Audi. That's what they're saying, doesn't it? Hey, up top, you keep them all in check. If you want to have a chat, feel free. I won't be able to read the chat obviously because I'm currently driving a vehicle of mortification. Right, we're in Gorton now. Gorton is a moron, Gorton is a moron, Gorton is a moron, Gorton is a moron. Yeah, it's not fair. Yeah, it's not fair. Another Audi trying to overtake me. Another Audi overtaking me. That's right. I'm quite happy following this lorry, but if I wasn't streaming I would be, but I'll be honest with you. That Audi just pulled in front of the lorry. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now this car's going to try and squeeze in front of me, and no it's not, it's going to go back again. Yeah, stuff for you. That's right. You have to study the road signs. There used to be a massive bridge here. I assume it was a railway bridge, but oh, it's still there. Well, there's a bridge there. No, it's the same bridge now. Just going up to it now. No, that's a footbridge. It's not the same bridge it used to be. It's in the same place though, so they've obviously built a new bridge and made the train track into a footpath or something. Oof, this is bumpy. This is where my mum and dad had a crash. It's nice. Church on the left. It's horrible doing this at night time now. I forgot how boring it is. You know, we're all doing 30. The car that tried to overtake me hasn't tried again, but an Audi has, obviously. Even though we're doing 30, but never mind. Tesco 109.9. Okay, so the Tesco one's a penny dearer here than it is in Wigan. It's when I wait in Wigan. Yeah, I've got to get past this lorry. I've had enough of it now. The KFC on the right. Brakes. He's pulling into that lane. Why is he pulling into that lane? Oh, because he's not. Okay. Right, he's done that for a reason, and I don't know why he's done that. And even the Audi's in that lane as well. Unless they're turning left here at these traffic lights. Yeah, the Audi's turning left. What about the other vehicle? Is he turning left? Can't see his identificator. Anyway, we've got G.I. Joe in front of us. Well, J.I. Joe. Or is it Jill and Joe? Remember, you used to have the really crap sun visor things with the bloke and the girlfriend's name on. And sexistly, it was always the bloke's name over the driver and the girl's name over the passenger. They could always tell when someone split up because the visor disappeared. Right, come on, G. Joe. You can do it, G. Joe. And the other car's gone as well. So yeah, right. We're all moving back over to this lane now. And all the cars in the left-hand lane, pretty much, are all turning left. Apart from the lorry, which has got stuck. So we'd have been stuck behind the lorry. Buzz Bingo. So this is where the Bellevue used to be. The zoo was huge. I think we've got to go down to one lane soon. There's me in this lane and then a line of cars that are as if I'm in the same lane as them, but all in the other lane, and then there's another car in my lane that's undertaking all them cars. So anyway, in the distance you can see some lights of cranes, which are the building the lovely new office blocks that no one wants anymore because everyone's working from home nowadays. They're called Club 3000 Bingo. Never heard of them. I wonder if they'll take on the Buzz one that shut down in Wigan near the DW Stadium. It's quite a leisurely drive, this, isn't it? No, unfortunately not. Oh, right. You'd be very underwhelmed, I'll be honest. See if we can make the screen any better. That didn't work, did it? Oh, sorry. Sorry. It's better lower down, so it'll dry fairly quickly because it's 16 degrees at 21:10 on the 1st of the 9th, 2020. We're all behaving ourselves really well here. We're all roughly the same distance we were before we stopped at the traffic lights. Right, bus lane, which finishes at 7 PM, so we're all right. Because it's, like I said before, it's 21:10. So if we get a ticket, I'll just play him this video. It is a bit clearer. That is good. Let me through on my bus. Right, the car that was in front of us is now pulled out of the bus lane. So is this a different bus lane now? Is this a permanent bus lane? Or is he just turning right? And this other one's gone really, really slow. Oh yeah, he's gone right. He's turning right, that's why he's pulled out of this lane. That's alright then. Really nice bus station, bus depot on the left. It's right, it's huge, it's massive. We missed you. Oh, thanks. It's nice. I've got a car now trying to overtake me. But they can't go anywhere because there's a car in front of us that's doing 30. We're all doing 30. Yeah, this one's having a right old go. If I walk up my window, you'll hear it. Yeah. Over at the, it used to be the, I don't know what it was called, the Apollo, I think it was, once upon a time. Can't call that anymore. I don't think it is. It was a place where everyone went to see bands except me, because I didn't like going to places where there were lots of people. Still don't, I'll be honest with you. It's what you'll notice when I go on my Let's Explore videos, it's very rare you'll hear it or see anyone on the videos, because I go places where no one else is going. Right, we're nearly on the Mancunian Way, which is the flyover you can see ahead of us. So we'll pop up on that. Otherwise we end up in Manchester city centre and it is a nightmare to get out of. The one-way system and everything is not what we call traffic friendly these days. Right, we're on the motorway. Car trying to get past me, but that's not going to happen, mate. Right then, so as we join the motorway, then we're alright. Lights. So this is a ring road. As with the Mancunian, I don't know if they call it the ring road now, that's fair enough, but Mancunian Way. I'm still thinking of doing a third Manchester Let's Explore as well, because there's loads of bits I missed off the other two. So, but I'll do it in the winter when I can't go as far. The amount of buildings around here that are new are ridiculous. I'm doing 4 technically on a motorway, and I'm leaving everyone else for dead. Yeah, the speed limit is 50. So what's going on? There's no matrix that's saying any different. And I'll say this a lot, but this is where we got stuck for ages when the traffic was really bad around here, because that billboard kept changing. Like it just did that. But today, completely clear. Well, tonight, M602 Ring Road. We're still on the M602, thank you very much. Right, go down to 30 now. I was only doing 40 anyway. Been caught up by someone, hurrah! Although I'm doing 35 because I've not slowed down yet, and he's, oh, cut me up, why don't you? Okay, that's probably over-exaggerated what happens, but slide across into this lane. So there's nothing, well, there's one car behind me. He's braking at, oh, okay then. Ah. I think we both messed that up. Never mind. 114.9 at Shell, because they'd say, but our petrol's better than Northern petrol because it's got all the additives in it that makes your engine explode. I mean, work better. With the Volvo, I'll go a bit slow here. There's plenty of room there to get past me. I'll give you loads of room. Speed limit here 40. These billboards that light up, I'm not a big fan of them, you know, I'll be honest. Oh, blue plop. Right, these are going into one lane. But yeah, these light up billboards, because they're quite distracting, particularly when they flash. Or it goes from something dark and then it goes something really light. At the moment that's really light. Well, there you go. That's even brighter, Jesus. Was that bright? I don't think you could even read what it was. I don't think you can see that or anything, I'll be honest. Right, so we're going to go on to the hopefully we're going to go onto the motorway. M602. It does look a little bit like it's blocked off. Yeah, we'll just follow these cars and see where we end up. AA08 BPE. I don't think I've ever seen an AA on a number plate before. First time for everything. Another one of them lights up billboards. Obviously, the camera picks them up as really bright, and they're not that bright, but yeah, this motorway is open, but it's very limited. I don't think we need to go full speed, so we're doing 40 at the minute. Is reasonable enough. So it's the lights are LED around here as well. Imagine they've been for a while. It was only Hyde where they were still orange. M60 straight on. So we'll go on the ring road M60, which means we'll be going clockwise, and then we'll be coming off on the M61 and then the usual route home. Eccles to our left. Don't know, let's explore there. It was very nice, but the noise from this motorway was shockingly loud, even in the town centre. Oh, hey up. Roadworks are finished, so being overtaken now, and we're increasing our speed now. We're now at 50. To be fair, that car that's just overtook me he's not doing much faster than us. I'm now on 55. The car behind me just tried to overtake, but hasn't. So I don't quite know what's going on there. We're on 60 now. Oh, that car's pulled out very quickly. Right, now he's going for it. Of course it's an Audi. Of course it is. You can't see the number plate, but yeah. Yes, it's an Audi. Number plate is YE5, sorry, but it looks like a S, so yes. bridge I went on, with the railway station and everything. The blue flashing lights, which is an ambulance, I think. Nothing behind me now. Everyone's baggered off. It's only doing 60. So I'll see which lane we need to get in. Didn't really help me, I'll be honest. M60. Oh, M61. Oh, poo. So I do need to go on that one. It's going to really annoy the guy behind me, so I'll let him undertake me. And then pull in behind him. Average speed check, 50 mile an hour. I mean, when you don't come away very often, it's quite easy to get a bit confuzzled. And I assume because we were turning right, we'd end up going right. Apparently not. Now we'll go right, won't we? Yeah. We'll go in the right-hand lane. Flashing lights are very flashy. Right, M61, yeah. This is quite a tight turn, actually. Although I think 35 mile an hour is taking the mickey. Good God. It's like the first corner at China. Then it swings round, and if you don't get on the motorway quick, you end up in a wall. I used to when I was a kid anyway. I'm sure they moved it across a little bit now. Just managed to squeeze out. Right, I get a rough idea where everyone is, because we come on this motorway pretty cold. Okay. Now go up to 70, which we're now doing, 70 mile an hour. Got the Swinton turn off Worsley and Lee. We're going to the M61 turn off. I'm only currently doing 65 mile an hour now. So it's going to go slow for some reason. Got it up to 70. I don't know what all them cars are doing in the third lane. It's a bit ridiculous. Right, this is our exit. So we're normally coming from the other way when we're doing the drive home. Doing 65, it says M61 now, and we're in a slip road, and he's pulling out of the way, he's pulling in. I have no idea what's going on here. It's not joining us, is it? No, that goes. Yeah. So we're just on 70 at the moment. BMW is going to come straight across, and then he can. Oh, there you go. 70. It's not a BMW, it's a VW. He's braking. Why is he braking? It is a BMW. Rage Racer. So, also a flashing light. Someone's brought down just after the junction. There's no one behind me. So pull out. Rage Racer. You can take him. Okay. And I did. So there was 70. Drift across. BMW's only there as well. Then drift across again, nothing coming up the other slip road, so left on lane. Just come round to the old Eaton place, which is now some houses. I say some, shed loads of houses. Next time we see them in daylight, there'll probably be people living in them. Okay then, so we're rattling along the M61 at 70 mile an hour. Still nothing behind me. There's cars in the distance, but there's nothing catching me up. And I'm not gaining on the cars in front, so we're all must be doing around about 70. We're going to come to the bridge soon with the bus shelter on it. The good news is that you'll be able to see the bus shelter clearly because it will be illuminated. I think last time we did this it was like dusk, not quite gone dark. That's a week's difference. I don't think there's a lot of difference in time, about 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Yeah, actually, it's a bit longer than that. Because it's 21:30, 14 degrees on the 1st of the 9th, 2020. I lied about the cars behind me. They were miles away from me. They are now gaining on me at a rapid. And ironically, I'm gaining on this car as well. However, this car... or a KA that's just overtook me at 100 miles an hour. So here's the bus shelter with the bridge on it. No, the other way around. Here's the bridge with the bus shelter on it. I don't think the bus shelter's actually lit up. In fact, none of the street lamps are lit up. Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, it is. It is. Just the angle. It's underneath the bright lights. There it is, next to the street lamp on the right. Bus shelter on a bridge for no reason. So, next junction is the Wigan junction. Bear in mind we're going to Wigan. Actually, you know what? Sod it, let's come off at this junction. Could have done with slowing down a little bit before, but never mind. I've still got a brake. This is the way that they tell you to come to Wigan on the motorway. plate says welcome to Bolton. Oh, it's okay, it's one of them. Imagine there was no one coming either, so I used to come this way and it was bedlam. And at the next roundabout, a car drove into the back of me, and a security guard got out and blagged that he was a policeman, and don't tell him because he loses his job. And I'm like, well, we don't do any damage anyway, so I wasn't even going to mention it to anyone. So here we go. And that over there in front of us used to be a pub, and then it was a restaurant called Checkers. It says Wigan this way. Well, it says West Orton and Wigan. It does take you through West Orton. And the traffic here was always terrible. So where we go past that Co-op and Sainsbury's in West Orton. Rattling in this. I need to have a clear out of this car. It's full of crap. So, West Orton. Not a place I've really been to, I'll be honest. Rattling. No idea. Because I can't look down, I'm just fumbling. Right, as we come through the park, we are now in West Orton. Through the traffic lights. It's a pretty decent road, not through the traffic lights. It's a pretty decent road, to be fair, this bit. Well, from the next corner onwards, the next set of big traffic lights, we're going to turn left at the Lidl. Pretty decent little road. Don't know why that car's going so slowly around that corner. We could do with this changing now. Because it's changed ahead of us. Don't change back again before we get there. We're up to 30. Okay then. I'll let it off. This is the big Co-op, McDonald's and Sainsbury's and everything. And a Macca's with no queue whatsoever. There's not even anyone in the drive-thru at all ordering or anything. Bloody hell. Oh, it's a learner driver in an Audi. Seriously. Driving it like it's a bus as well. Going it wider. I know we all started somewhere. We all had to learn. I didn't learn in a bloody Audi though. I learned in a Vauxhall Chevette. God, it had as much power as a wet fart. But that was perfect. Although I did take it over the Snake Pass a few times. Because with my instructor, I said to him, can we do 2 hours instead of 1 hour? And he went, yeah. And then he kind of got bored just driving around Tameside. So he said, do you fancy going somewhere a bit further. He said it'd be changed for me as well. And I went, yeah, okay. So he ended up taking this novice learner driver over the Snake Pass and Woodhead and here, there and everywhere. We went on like little mini day trips. It was weird. It was a good experience though. I'm sure he probably had to disinfect the car though when I'd left. So it was a bit of a smelly teenager. I grew out of it though. Right, it seems to be on our own. The learners buggered off. And off decent road now. Was there someone crossing the... No, it was just the... Right up. Okay, lights turned out. Right, we'll be on our own for long then, because this lights have just changed. Back on our own again as the taxi at this point, and then it goes up to 40 and then it goes back down to 30. It's a decent little road. I like it. But it's a hell of a faff to get to Wigan compared to the other road if you think about it. It was the door that were rattling. It's not. So we're doing 30. Nice little road. Some nice little cottages on here as well, including the one on. There should be a greyhound track here as well on the left as you come into higher inns. I think that was it. They built houses on it now. Wow. Lots of houses. Right, that was a lot shorter than I remember that road as well. Kid there with no lights on his bike. Brilliant. So we're now, I think this is Ince. 30. Some actually some parts in the middle of the, well, there's parts on the curb, but it just seems to be taking up a lot of room. There's double yellow lines, these parts on. Of course it is. Why wouldn't you? Houses around here as well on the right. It used to be a car lot, that I think. You know, it's houses. It's been a while since I've been around here. Used to be a police station on the left and they built houses on that as well. So I think they did. Or is it just grass now? Oh no, yeah, they did build something. Oh no, that's it. That's the police station. Okay. Nothing behind me, nothing in front of me. So I like it. So now coming into the town centre, there used to be a really good retro game shop in here. I used to go to. Never knew the name of it. I don't even know where I found it, I'll be honest. I think it was because I drove this way a lot. I think I just saw it when I was driving past, stuck in traffic. And eventually got to visit it and bought a few bits and pieces from there for the Mega Drive and the Saturn. It was just set back here, up them little steps on the left. I used to park down that road there, there's a little car park down the bottom. And around here, There's a Tesco. It's been there a long while now. Well, that's on the right that you can't see, and then the market on the left, which most of the time seems to be just a car park nowadays. Will we get through these lights before they change? And the answer is, strangely, yes. Just. Right, and now we're on the main drag home. It's one that goes past Hitchens, not directly, but goes past the road at the end of where Hitchens is. Sure, it was empty. It's gone bust. Used to have some nice cars in there. You know, quite fancy ones. Oh, train going over the bridge as well. Pretty cool. Although I don't think you can see it because of the bloody street lamp that's brighter than the sun. Right, will we get through these traffic lights? I very much doubt it. Unless there's no one coming down the hill, because there's no reason to go down the hill anymore now, because there's only houses up there. Since Morrison shut down. Coming up now to the only KFC I used to go to at one point. Don't have a drive-through, it's a walk-in only. Have been kind. There is the KFC on the right, left even, and it's shut. What time is it? It's not even 9:45 yet. Oh, it is now. Brilliant. Again, green lights, just as we go past the Crispin pub, coming up towards Posh Mackie's. Well, we're going up the hill before we go down the hill to Posh Mackie's, and then we get to Tesco, and then it's usual like a route from then on in. Not seen any bad drivers either. It's only been a couple of poor drivers. I can cope with poor because at best I'm a poor driver, so at least I'm not going to get through these on green without stopping. Oh, so our look has ended, or is it? Okay, somewhat unexpected. So Posh Mackie's on the left. You don't have to brake, mate. Oh, we're not. Oh, these. We've just missed our thing because it's the next junction that's got the right of way. Now it's going to be the Tesco vehicles. coming out. If they got there in time, which they did. And then a lot of vehicles have just come down the hill from the hospital. So no doubt they'll go, unless they weren't there in time, but I think they were. Yep, they're off. And then it's our turn. So we're going up towards Hospital. Very leisurely, 25 mile an hour. We're coming round. Flashy lights. I assume that's a paramedic. Oh no, it's the bobbies. Thank you, NHS. It's very rare you come up here and there's not a lot of people any time of day or night smoking, but no, they're all inside today. So doing about 25 mile an hour, quite leisurely. 21.49, 13 degrees now. Still warmer than it has been though. Oh, the car behind me completely vanished. I didn't see where that went. The car in front of me's buggered off down there. I don't understand why you park your car there, right at the end of that lay-by, where cars are turning in to come round here. I don't get it. I don't get it, boy. We go wibbly wobbly, wibbly, and wobbly. Just plenty Max Verstappen going on there. Don't be Vettel, because you just go over the curb and that'd wreck your car then. Through the ruined boots. So we've got 1, 2, 3 more sets of traffic lights. Oh, nah, yeah, we've got the traffic lights on Beach Hill as well. These weird roadworks they've got going on. It's a bit smoky around here, I think. Oh, misty at least. There's definitely something in there. I don't know whether the camera's picking that up or not, but there's definitely kind of smoke or mist, but I've not seen mist anywhere else, so I can only assume it's smoke from something. And these lights are on red, so we're going to stop here. No way we're going to get through these lights because there's no one triggering them. I've just triggered them now. Although they are changing, so we might do it without stopping if we're lucky. We did just, literally just, skin of teeth. No, it must be weather, because the smoke wouldn't be all the way down here as well, but there's definitely a haze. Which apparently was a really rubbish game on the PS3. I wouldn't know, never played any games on a PS3. lights are on red. The lights is on red. Again, doesn't stop. Nearly stopped. These gets at the bottom always get me. The penultimate set of traffic lights at the bottom here. Again, because there's no one in front of me to trigger them. So, yeah, on red. Now we stopped that time. So you're going to go for it? No, I thought he would. Light went for it, didn't he? He's not even moved. Right, so going over the canal, going over the Dougie next. And then the last set of traffic lights. I don't care pelican crossings. And they've just changed to red. God damn it. Well, they're changing back. Drop it to second, see if we can do it. Yeah, we can. Okay, that's good. Right here, and we'll be ending the broadcast shortly. So that Gold Darlick and Toff were chatting a little bit earlier on. So I'll say thank you to them too, and anyone else who's watched, anyone else who's liked it as well. Appreciate it. I don't know why these videos get so many watches, but they do. So, and I'm using up data because I get 100 gig of data. So. There we go, back home. Well, I never park near home, but yeah, very nearly home. But end of the broadcast. It's been an hour and 11 minutes. 11 hour and 14 minutes. So it's been 15 minutes longer than the normal one on a slow one, or 25 minutes on a quicker one, depending on the other traffic going around. Park up in front of this vehicle. Yep, there's no one around. Always worries me when there's people around who don't know who I am and what I do, and I just park up and I'm filming and then I stop the film. But anyway, thanks for watching, if indeed you still are, and hopefully I'll see you again fairly shortly. I'm going to have something to eat and I can be bothered. I'm going to go back on Fall Guys, but I'll be sober, so that may be interesting. See you, Toff. See you, Gold Darlick, Jan Bran, Abby J. That was very funny, Abby, yeah. So see you later. Take care. Bye.